This is a tough video for me to make. I have tried and tried multiple times to make this video. I'm sure, as you've read by the title, I won't be coming back to Yeeps. And I know probably none of you guys care right now, and there isn't really anyone who does or will, other than maybe one person. But here's the thing. Almost a year ago now is when I just had to stop. And it's been so long now, I hardly remember what happened. But here's the thing. My headset is in awful condition right now. It is very outdated. The hardware is just breaking down, and from what I can tell, Yeeps just doesn't feel the same anymore. I had contemplated updating, um, well, first thing, I use Opera GX. So, of course, I'm gonna customize it and use all the fun stuff. But well over a year ago now, back in, I think, September of 2024, I had created a browser mod for Opera GX, of course. And it has um many sounds. Like, I had used boxing gloves on a dummy to get all like the yeeps and yams sounds out of it, and use those for the key sounds. So like when you're typing, you'll just hear them screaming every single time. And there were tons of other things. I had just gotten a whole bunch of sound effects and then cherry picked the few good ones. But I can't be bothered to switch. And um I don't want to really go into it. Part of it is just being lazy. But yeah. And I really wish I could have gone back. But the one thing that kept me going was having every item in the game. Now, that probably brought me down well over $30 a month, because that's how much the bundles cost for, of course, all their individual blocks, or well, just items really. But I think I've gotten sidetracked. I had an Opera GX mod, and it has gone unupdated since the first Halloween update. And I have this little, I guess, just animation, which is literally just the logo kind of shrinking and then coming back out. And the quality is super low because I just use a screenshot and then filled in the parts that I had to erase. And it looks just awful. But I have this original background, which actually right now, as of recording this, I didn't even know I still had. So I'm probably gonna end up downloading an audio file from a YouTube video of the Suburbs OST, and then just get a better updated version of this logo if I can find it. Because I don't want it to say Yeeps 2.0, okay? sure, nostalgia, but I mean, that's really the whole reason I like haven't gone back. So, I guess really now, what does that mean for like what I'll be doing next? I don't know. Of course, Terraria 1.4.5 has just come out like a few weeks ago, but um, I'm always just procrastinating when it comes to editing videos. Oh, I don't know what's gonna come next, but I'm I'm sorry. I guess I don't know what else to say, but yeah. Other than that, so what had happened with my headset was, of course, it had died, so I had to plug it in. But um, it just the cord went in wrong, and that's literally all that happened. But also, the battery life is just like demolished. It's just gone. And Yeeps was so unoptimized that it would crash all the time because of course there were small children being small children and just throwing smoke bombs everywhere. And I haven't really been kept up to date with what's happening with the game now. And quite frankly, I really don't want to. Because it all happened in March of last year, where it was around, well, it was on Pi Day, which was just March 14th. And I, was going to log on to claim the code, and that was pretty much just gonna be it. And it was, yeah, it was gonna be all, but um I couldn't. My headset just wouldn't turn on because it was dead. So I had opened up a support ticket to see if maybe like my last dying hope, I guess, I don't know, before my chances were gone, was to, ask if anyone, like someone could just add the like some sort of developer, really anyone could just add the pie to my inventory. Because I had been playing since App Lab. Like, since released, I have had everything up until that point where it just all failed. And um I got ignored for 2 whole months. And I can't even bring up the transcript anymore because they've just straight locked me out of viewing it because the bots they've used for the tickets, and they just don't allow you to see it after so long, which kind of makes sense. I don't know why you'd be looking at a year-old ticket unless, of course, for a video like I'm trying to make. But yeah, it's been very hard for me, and it will still be. Just every time I hear the music, it's like, the war veterans with shell shock or whatever. And I hear the music and I might just break down in tears on the spot because I'm just I, I wish I could go back. I wish I never had to stop. I Truth is, I've thought about it every single day since it happened. I had been using the mobile app to, keep my like um streak so I could get more coins when I come back, which unfortunately never happened, of course, until I had to. go for a week and I couldn't use my phone, and yeah, I've fallen apart at this point because of a game. Of course, there are plenty of other aspects of my life that are doing just fine, but really, when it comes to games, I don't have many choices. So having the one that brought me joy to just be ripped away from me so easily is just heartbreaking. It's soul crushing to see it fade away in an instant like that. And that just sucks. There isn't really much to do other than maybe, I could just like pay him a few $100s to get all the old bundles, but like that would happen. Because I mean, one person, small, like me, fueling a big multi-million maybe dollar company. I have no idea. But yeah. So I I don't really know what to do anymore, and I haven't for a long time. I've been playing Terraria for a while though, and I have beaten a few runs now, and I started playing in like 2019 because both me and my brother got it for like $5 on a summer sale or something. Or I think it was probably more like a Christmas sale. Yeah. And I had never really beaten the game since it was just so hard at the time. And having completed my first expert mode run like 2 or 3 months ago was it made me so proud. But I'll still always remember Yeeps as it holds a place in me that can only be filled with compensation, and that won't happen. So I'll always just have this hole eating away at me for a long time. So if you've made it to the end now, I hope I didn't bore you to death and didn't cringe you out, but I had to get this off my chest. I've put this off, of course, like I've stated multiple times, almost a whole year now. But yeah, I'm sorry. I still have my lab rat and content creator roles in the Discord, I think. So if I come back, I mean, I still might have it. You never know.